Hi everyone, I just wanted to show you a really quick demo here on how to get the UVs to show up for one of your discussion posts. So this is really important. I've noticed that a lot of people haven't been posting yet much of the building. You should be getting on that. The important thing with this is so that I can view what your UVs look like. If they are not properly placed, the entire rest of the project is not going to work out for you. So I really want to be able to see what you're doing. The way to be able to get an image for me to be able to critique this for you is, let's just have our object selected. Let's go to UVs. I'm going to go to my UV editor. And we're going to go and press the checker box here. So now I have this. So I have the main window of the actual mesh, and I have my UVs. So I'm just going to scale that up so I can see it a little bit better. I'm going to turn this off so I can just get a better look like this. And just go to Edge and select all that. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm going to move this over and move something like this, and then move that closer to here. Now I have UVs and I have the model, so I can actually see what's going on. We can also, if needed, go into 4View so we can actually show all the different pieces, but I think this should be okay. We can just grab this, go to Jing. If you have Jing installed, just click on it. And now we just do a grab across here. So now, capturing this image, I can now hit save, and I'll call this House UV Demo. Okay, now if I am on my discussion board, I can go to my bi-weekly journal, create a thread, or you've already got a thread, then just respond to it. Journal, and then from here, click on this, browse the computer, and here it is. Hit open. I'll hit insert, hit OK. And then now if I hit submit, if I click on this, now your instructor can actually see what is going on here. So this is a good way for me to be able to evaluate what you have going on. A step further from that is for you to provide me a link to your Google Drive and have it so only I can access that. You can just email me these UVs. Just give me the Maya file for that, and that would allow for me to give a really quick evaluation on what you're doing. Again, this is super important. If your UVs are messed up, I can just kind of simulate that right here. If you got something messed up, let's say that we have something skewed. So I'm just going to grab the UVs here. I'm going to move this over. Now I know it's going to look really weird, but bear with me. I can tell this is skewed because the texture here is really, really, really long. It's stretched. I could do the same thing across the top here. If I go right here and I squish these down, and now if I look at this, they're not looking so good. They're really, really long shingles. So if I undo that, they should look a little bit more like that. So the texture is not complete on any of this stuff yet. You shouldn't have solid white anything. We should have gradients on it, and I'll be going through that in another video I'll be making soon to wrap up the rest of this project. So again, to be able to ensure that you are going on the right direction for this, since I'm not in class, we're not physically anywhere right now except for at home. We physically are somewhere, we're just not in the lab. That sounded weird at first, but we're not actually able to get ourselves a really nice critique of this. So the best way to do this is to use Jing or use print screen and edit that in Photoshop for me to see that, or even better, for me to be able to really do a nice evaluation for this, just send me a Maya file of your UV unwrapped model so I can actually see those UVs. So that's all. Hopefully you guys are all doing really good. Again, make sure you're doing your updates to the discussion thread. And as always, if you have questions, concerns, or anything going on, send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, guys, have a great day.